Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Aaron Around. My name's Aaron. If you're new to the channel, I am leaving America here in a couple months and I'm moving to Asia.
Oh, you get the head. You have to eat everything?
So in this video, I'm going to talk about why I decided to go to Asia, and I'm going to talk about what I'm bringing. So first off, I'm selling everything. I made a couple of videos ago, I'm selling everything, and I'm even selling my Xbox. And it's funny because I've kind of stowed that thing along with me for years now. But I'm really selling everything. Selling my car. My car is currently listed right now. Hopefully should get the title for that in the next day or two. I'm selling everything that I basically own. Anything that I can right now. I've been selling things on eBay this past year, and I got a bunch of stuff in the garage that I need to clear out. And unfortunately, I'm not gonna, a lot of that I'm just gonna have to donate. But basically all I'm gonna bring is a little suitcase carry-on and a little duffel bag carry-on and a backpack. And that's probably all I'm gonna bring. So I bought a GoPro Hero 10 that you're watching right now. And then I also got a DJI Mavic Air 2S, and that's gonna be for the drone footage. And I got those two things, and that's basically all I'm gonna bring. I might get a microphone too. Before I head out to Asia, I'm gonna go up to Seattle, visit my dad and my stepmom up there, and spend at least a week up there. And then I'm heading to Indonesia, and then I plan on spending probably at least a month in Indonesia. I'm expecting probably 2 months. So initially I'm gonna go to Jakarta probably for a week. And then I'll be in Borneo, which is one of the islands of Indonesia. I'll be there for at least a few weeks, I'm sure. Maybe a couple weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And then I'll go down to Bali for the same, probably at least a few weeks. And then hopefully after that, depending on the regulations with travel requirements, I'll go to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and then I don't know where after that. I'm not too sure. I would like to do some kind of initially do like other people do, the motor vlogs, and kind of travel around and kind of get out as fast as I can with all of that. So initially the plan is, I'm currently finishing my TEFL certificate right now. So I plan on teaching English online. And if it goes as planned, what I'll do is I'll teach English online during the month, and then that will take care of my monthly expenses and my travel expenses. That's my plan. So the money that I'm going to bring with me saved, I'm going to try to not touch that as much as I can. And if I do, hopefully I plan on using it as to invest it for like YouTube videos and things like that. Or hopefully just put it in, or just get rid of it completely. But initially I'm going to keep it as a safety net, obviously. But the plan is to hopefully be able to be self-sustaining off of the English, and then hopefully within with the YouTube, get that rocking and get it monetized as soon as possible. So I mean, I basically, you know, people always say 6 months to a year depending, so I'm okay with that. Definitely by the end of the year, I'd really like to have it monetized. Once I leave Malaysia, like I said in the other video, I most likely will hopefully hit Singapore. I'd like to just go there just because it's on route, it's so close. But hopefully maybe go there for a few days, stay in a hostel or something like that maybe. And then after Singapore, land in Thailand, Vietnam, or the Philippines. And it's most likely currently looking like Vietnam. And one of the reasons being is Vietnam. I've been there once before in 2019. I spent a week there, and it was cool. It was a great city. It's just something. It's something different. Because you know, a lot of people go to Bangkok, and Bangkok's great too. I wasn't really a fan of Bangkok, and it was honestly almost too developed almost. It was the structure was almost too much, so maybe that's why I didn't really like it as much. But it's a great city, and I actually would like to go back. But I remember coming from the Philippines going there, I was shocked by how like the traffic was way more organized, and people actually stopped at the street lights. And also me and my friend that went there, we rented a motorbike, and that was a game changer. I suggest to anybody that travels, if you're comfortable, rent a motorbike, seriously, because you see the city like you would never see it, because you're zipping around, or you can go, you know, you can drive basically however you'd like at your own risk, and you can pull off in little alleys, you can park wherever, and you can hop off real quick. It's great. You see way more of the city. you see way more of the city. One of the reasons why Bangkok would be great because it is so developed. But most likely Vietnam's gonna be my choice because it's something so different. It is. It's something different. I love Vietnamese food. I just like it. I just like it. Plus, cost of living is obviously very reasonable, and another big factor is that it's essentially located in Asia because I do plan on traveling a lot. That's the plan. I plan on traveling and making videos. So it's essentially located smack dab right there in the middle of Southeast Asia, basically. So I know flights are very inexpensive to the surrounding countries. So as of now, the Indonesian government is requiring all travelers to be vaccinated. So I believe it's just with at least one shot. So I'm currently not vaccinated now, but I believe that I'm gonna have to be vaccinated, and a lot of the other countries are requiring it also, so it'll probably just make it a lot easier. So that's what it's looking like right now. I know Vietnam they lifted the vaccine mandatory, so they pretty much opened up the gates. So you basically just have to show up with a negative COVID test and like an e-visa, tourist visa, and you're good to go. So if anybody happens to be watching this video who's never traveled to Asia, I would definitely recommend traveling now. As long as you're okay with different requirements by different governments, I would say now is the best time to do it, in my opinion. Even though I haven't been there yet, I can't officially say that. Based off of prices of things and just less tourism, unless you don't care about that. But if you're someone who doesn't like the whole tourist trap kind of ordeal, it's definitely a good time to go, because most of the world isn't traveling. And the only reason why I know that is because I watch so much YouTube, and there's so many guys on the ground in different countries, and they talk about the numbers in the country and what their tourist board websites say. And all right, so if you stuck around to the end, I appreciate it. And if you would, just give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe click, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.